Hello and welcome to this video on the 5 best dividend ETFs to buy. Dividend ETFs are a great way to invest in stocks that provide regular income streams in the form of dividends. They allow you to diversify your portfolio and minimize risk while generating a steady income. In this video, we'll be looking at top 5 dividend ETFs that you should consider adding to your investment portfolio. Our first ETF on the list is the Vanguard Dividend Appreciation ETF, VIG. This ETF has consistently been one of the top performers in the dividend category. It tracks the performance of the Nasdaq U.S. Dividend Achiever Select Index, which includes companies with a track record of increasing the dividends for at least 10 consecutive years. The VIG ETF has a low expense ratio of 0.06% and a yield of 1.7%. Our second ETF is the iShares Select Dividend ETF, DVY. This ETF invests in 100 high-yield dividend stocks from the Dow Jones U.S. Select Dividend Index. The ETF has a yield of 3.3% and an expense ratio of 0.39%.
It is a great option for investors who are looking for a higher yield and are willing to take on a little more risk. Our third ETF is the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, SCHD. This ETF tracks the performance of the Dow Jones U.S. Dividend 100 Index. The companies included in this ETF are selected based on their dividend yield, dividend consistency, and dividend growth. The SCHD ETF has an expense ratio of 0.06% and has a yield of 2.8%. Our fourth ETF is the Invesco S&P 500 High Dividend Low Volatility ETF, SPHD. This ETF invests in 50 high-yield stocks from the S&P 500 index, selected based on their dividend yield, stability, and volatility. The SPHD ETF has a higher yield of 4.1% and an expense ratio of 0.30%. Our final ETF on the list is the ProShares S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats ETF, NOBL. This ETF invests in companies that have increased their dividends for at least 25 consecutive years. The ETF has an expense ratio of 0.35% and a yield of 1.8%. So there you have it, our top 5 dividend ETFs to buy. Investing in dividend ETFs can be a great way to generate passive income and build a diversified investment portfolio. Of course, there's always some level of risk involved with investing, so make sure to do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.